So today's video is all about my honest opinion on the AWE track kit versus the touring for the STI. I've been running the touring kit for quite some time, probably 3 years or so now. I just recently bought the track kit, just kind of changed it up a little bit, see how much louder it was versus the touring. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on, do I think the track kit's worth it over the touring? It's all based upon what your uses are. I personally wanted the track kit over the touring. I was just curious to see how much weight it saved over the touring, and again to see how much louder it actually was. Plus for me, I don't plan on getting rid of the AWE exhaust, so I can have the best of both worlds. Anytime I want to go crazy, I throw the track on there. Anytime I want to keep it tame, I'll leave the touring on there. One interesting thing to note that I found out during the sound comparison video, the peak sound on the editing software was the same for the track and the touring. So it was kind of interesting. They both hit the same peak. The only thing that was different was the track kind of held the highest peak volume just a touch longer than the touring. The touring, I guess where it's, resonated muffler or whatever, it kind of killed the higher end volume quicker than the track does. But one thing about the track versus the touring is that if you're just looking to drop weight, you're not wanting to do a full titanium setup, which that's one thing I wanted to do. The touring is roughly 17 pounds heavier than the track version. I wanted to drop a little bit of weight and, like I said, have a little bit of fun. So I think it was $300 for the track kit. I dropped 17 pounds when I do run it, so that's pretty cool. And of course the tips swap over. So as far as using the track kit for like a daily driver style setup, it's just really what kind of noise tolerance can you take and what kind of noise levels can you take. For me personally, with the Killer Bee and the Grim Speed downpipe with the track kit on here, when I start the car, if I've got any loose change or whatever in the thing, it'll rattle. It's kind of funny. But it could be due to the fact of not solid, but Cusco motor mounts, trans mounts, yada yada yada. So that's probably got something to do with it. That could be one reason why it vibrates, but I noticed it more pronouncedly when I put the track version on here versus the touring. It's just one thing to bear in mind. Of course, the track version does drone versus the touring version that doesn't really drone. If you're on the interstate doing 70 or whatever. Overall loudness goes roughly the same loudness outside of the car. The track version is just a lot, I wouldn't say it's a lot, but it's more raspy, whereas the touring version keeps it kind of more of a smooth tone. Me personally, just seeing it and living with it, that's what I can tell about it the most. The touring is more of a smooth tone, where the track version is more of a rasp and raw tone, as it should be, due to no mufflers at all. Final opinion, out of the two, and wanted to spend my money, I'm going to go with the touring, and that's just simply because you get the sound, no drone, and as you even upgrade your exhaust, it gets louder, but it's still not obnoxious, I guess you could say. Now it's loud, don't get me wrong, but it's not like I don't know, open header V8 loud. But if you do have neighbors, they will notice with either one of them. When it's just the stock downpipe and a catback, especially with the touring, it's still loud, and cold starts are loud, but it's not nowhere near obnoxious in my opinion. Again, your results may vary. So the track version, its perks are it's lightweight, the sound difference, it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference versus the touring overall. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. We'll catch you in the next one.